Hello. This is a brief overview of some of the different student resources that we have to support academics at Westcliff University. The main focus of this overview is going to be on an introduction to the Academic Resource Center, known as the ARC, and the Online Writing Center. We will also have an overview of Learn and how student and faculty can access it. And finally, we will also have some information on the Ruben Education program to support students in business writing.
First off, the Writing Center is an online support service that's available for each of you as students, regardless of level or type of program you are enrolled in. Now, the Online Writing Center offers a substantial amount of support for each of you as students in terms of helping you to succeed in your courses. A lot of what is required in order to succeed is doing well on your assignments in these written papers. And so we are here to support you in that process. One of the ways that we do that is by offering you the ability to submit your assignments to us prior to submitting them to your professors. And you will have a specialist, and we have specialists who have extensive training in specific content areas, but then also in writing specifically. And we are able to look through your assignment and identify if you have correct APA format, mechanics such as spelling, grammar, but also we go pretty in depth in terms of identifying if there's areas where further content would be needed to support your arguments, or even if your assignments are meeting the expectations from that prompt or the assignment that your professor has given you. So we do go pretty in depth with our feedback and have definitely helped students to succeed in their courses and in their ability to communicate their thoughts in the way that they would like them to be perceived. So please do make use of this support service. We are found on Gap and we offer feedback within 48 hours. Now, once you go into Gap and you click on the Writing Center tab, you'll be taken to a webpage that looks like so. At the very top, you'll see Writing Review Service. And if you would like us to look through an assignment, you would just need to click on that purple button there and submit your paper as well as information, very basic information regarding what the prompt was for the assignment, as well as what you would like us to focus on in giving you feedback. Now, you are welcome to submit anything from a DQ to your CLAs, your PAs, or even if you have a resume that you would like to have reviewed, or if you are considering writing a journal article for publication. We can help with a wide array of supports for various types of academic writing. Additionally, in GAP, if you would continue to scroll down, you will see online tutorials. So we have created a plethora of tutorials to address specific areas of struggle that students encounter in terms of their writing. We have general tutorials, but then we also have ones that are created for the different programs. So there are some included that will help you to succeed on very specific assignments. Additionally, we have information on APA, on specific writing tips, how to write your discussion questions, how to write resumes, etc. So please do feel free to look through those and use those as a support service in terms of your writing while you are here at Westcliff. And lastly, you may always feel free to reach out if you have any questions. If you have a specific question, if you need help with outlining a paper before you write it, if you would like to meet with me and discuss a specific assignment, I am happy to be in communication with you. So please feel free to reach out. My name is Professor Bixby, and I am the head of the Writing Center. My email is writinghelp@westcliff.edu. And I look forward to hearing from you.
Now, let's move on to a discussion of the Academic Resource Center, also known as the ARC. The ARC is located right behind the front desk in room 101. This center is a resource for students and faculty which provides access to course textbooks, computers, and academic resource center specialists. ARC specialists help support students with their homework and projects, things such as writing papers, APA formatting, conducting learn searches, scheduling one-on-one appointments, and overall academic support can be accessed through the ARC. Every day, the ARC is open until at least 6 p.m. on Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. and on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, the ARC opens at 8 a.m. We hope that you come and visit us in the ARC. If you are interested in scheduling an appointment with an ARC specialist for a one-on-one meeting, you can do so at the link on this page. You can also use the QR code as well. When scheduling an appointment, be sure to note whether you would like your appointment to take place in person at the ARC or online through a Zoom session. Your appointment will be scheduled accordingly. Now, let's take a look at LEARN, our Library and Information Resources Network. LEARN is accessible through your GAP page towards the bottom of the screen right next to the Writing Center page. LEARN is where you can access databases to conduct a search of peer-reviewed research for assignments that you may have. After clicking on LEARN at the bottom of GAP, you will be directed to the LEARN library. The LEARN library is where you can choose how you would like to conduct your search. If you choose the subject view, you can search all databases, or you can jump to a specific group linked to the topic area that you are searching. For this example, I decided to pick the subject area for business, and my search term was Nike. After typing Nike and hitting enter, I am redirected to the Learn search where I can view the results. From this example, you will notice that Nike yielded over 1 million results. In order to narrow down this list, we can access a few features related to our Learn search. Let's begin with the search limits. When we click search limits, we are redirected to a page that lists a few things that are helpful in narrowing down our search. The first thing we make sure to check is if the articles we are searching for are peer-reviewed. The little check in the box means that the Learn database will search only for those articles that are listed as peer-reviewed. Peer-reviewed basically means that other scholars in the field have vetted the research and made sure that it is acceptable for the field. If you select the language option, which is located next to the peer review box, you are able to change the Learn headers to a language that you may be more familiar with. If you move to the content type, you are able to select the types and formats of results that you want, such as movies, books, articles, etc. Lastly, the date function is extremely helpful if you need to regulate your search to current research only or a specific time period. Generally, current research represents articles published within the last 10 years. Or if you need really current research, then the past 3 to 5 years is what you would want to list as your search criteria. Of course, there are always reasons to conduct a search for historical research, so you may not need to add a limit to the date section. But if you do, click on the year and then the arrows to change it to your preferred year and select a month. You would do so here with these arrows. Now, let's talk about Boolean operators, which are the terms and, or, not. Boolean operators are helpful in narrowing down your search results. If you use and while searching two terms, the search results will include only both search terms, such as peanut butter and jelly. If you use the term or, the results will contain peanut butter, jelly, and both peanut butter and jelly. If you use the search term not, your research results will come back with only results that have the word peanut butter, and it will not include any search results with jelly. Let's locate this feature in Learn. There is a tiny plus sign at the end of the search bar. When you hit that plus sign, it will drop down the Boolean operators and, or, not. In this example, we enter Nike and we use the Boolean operator and to search for the term yearly earnings also. This has significantly narrowed down our search results from over 1 million in the first example to just a little over 76,000 in this example. Let's choose an article to open from the search list. When you open an article to see if it fits your research, it's important to make sure you save down the article, title, or even the citation, because after so long, you may be logged out of Learn for inactivity and lose access to the article that you were reading. On this page, you can see that you can access the full text tab, the Save as a PDF function tab, and even the Cite function, which allows you to cite your article in APA 6th edition. Let's take a closer look at the Cite function. The Cite function tab allows you to choose APA 6th edition to format your citation for the article you choose. One very important thing to remember is to always double check your citations. This is because in many cases there may be things that are missing or not formatted correctly according to APA. In this example, you will notice that this is not proper APA formatting, so it is important to always double check your citations.
We are working very closely with Danny Ruben, who is the founder of Ruben Education, and he has put together a curriculum to support students in learning soft skills such as business writing, business networking, and this is for all students, and it doesn't matter which program that they are in. It is a self-paced tutorial program where they can go through and they can get badges and certificates. Currently, you can find Ruben Education on Gap next to Learn. So it's at the front, it's on the bottom of the front page where your courses are listed, and it's at the bottom of that. And once you click on the button that looks like this with the Ruben Education, you will have a PDF that walks you through the free access. So you can also use it for any activities in your classroom, but also students can use it in the same way. Through the completion of self-paced modules, students can earn digital badges and printable certificates. And these certificates and badges are based on different topics such as email etiquette, networking, LinkedIn, interoffice communication, and writing a resume. There are so many different topics, and they are based off of 3 books by the founder, Danny Ruben. And he has them embedded into all of the curriculum so students can easily click on the links and it brings them to that section of the book, and then they can complete that tasks and activities that correspond to each skill set. Well, the PDF that you can download by clicking on the Ruben Education tab on Gap does give the same information. To put it here for your reference as well, you can log in using this link here, and you will create an account and click the confirmation link. Once you're logged in, you can select the program, and that's called One Year Access Westcliff. We are looking for ways to embed this directly into Gap. But for now, you would click on the shopping cart icon at the top of the page and then hit proceed to check out. And from there, you're able to select from the drop-down list to coupon code of Westcliff. This will give you and students free access. It is a little difficult to navigate at first, so if you do have any students who are interested, please feel free to walk them through it or to send them to the ARC to help navigate that as well. Once they have that, they've checked out and they have access to everything, then you can return to the dashboard, check on My Programs, and you will see your program. Once you've clicked on Go to Program, then you enter the program and you're able to access all the materials there.